Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabre, here again with another movie review. Yes, indeed, after not the longest break that I've ever taken, but a fairly decent break because of stuff. I am back again, riding the horse, or is it getting back on the wagon, or riding up to the wall view yonder, or pushing the boulder, or whatever other metaphor you would like to take for getting back into the game of making reviews. Yes, indeed. Ha ha ha. Like I might have mentioned in the previous video, Professor Macabre might be going through some shit, but horror movies fill his dark heart with joy and allow him to escape for a night the hustle and bustle of the mortal coil that I am a prisoner of. Yes, indeed. So I pop in a horror movie and laugh my ass off at the weirdness that happens, like in the last movie that I talked about, The Monkey. Just so over-the-top batshit crazy stuff that I was like, ha 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 ha. Yes, indeed. And my spirits rise up again. Yes, indeed. And I am able to acquire the will to live for another week. Ha ha ha. Good times. Good times. Yes, yes, yes. But one of those movies that I saw recently is a movie that I had really no interest in seeing. I have not delved into the public domain horror movie craze that has come about since Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey was released. I don't know, I haven't seen any of the Steamboat Willie horror movies. I haven't seen the Peter Pan ones. I haven't seen the Cinderella ones. I haven't seen that much stuff. And everyone says, like, well, you like bad movies, and you like good bad movies, and you even like bad movies. Why haven't you seen any of the Pooh-verse? Terrible name. The Pooh-verse, or any of the similar ilk. And I was like, I don't know. I'll get to it eventually. And I still haven't. But I did see Popeye's Revenge, because, again, I needed something weird. I needed something potentially bad, and that's what I watched, Popeye's Revenge. And the story starts in this movie. I thought that it was a movie that, or the story took place a number of, years, decades ago. Like in the olden days of ye yonder, there is this child that is born and has hideously deformed hands and has superhuman size and strength. And he's super strong. And, but unfortunately, because he looks bizarre, he gets picked on because children are assholes. And then they grow up to become bigger assholes. Yes, indeed. And they pick on the kid, and one day he snaps, grabs a kid by the neck, and pop goes the weasel, pops his eyes out. And they was like, oh my god! Freako killed that guy! Murder! Kill the freak! So they go hunting for Popeye. And he's called Popeye because he has a pop eye. You know Popeye. Yes, indeed. So he hides out with his parents. His parents are hiding him out in the basement. And he has this friend that's locked behind a steel door that is sending him messages. And we don't know what it is yet. Is the only friend that he has, and they communicate through drawings. But eventually, the angry mob gets to Popeye's house, throws Molotov cocktails, and burns the house down, burns Popeye, and he falls into the lake, and the legend of Popeye is born, that whenever a fog comes, Popeye is looking for revenge. And it's done very well. It's done in this, cartoon hand-drawing kind of style that I dug. I was like, okay, I wasn't sure about this movie, but this prologue has my curiosity piqued. And it's Popeye, but then we switch. I don't know who made this. I know it was released by ITN. Shout out to my buddy Echo Zero. Echo Zero! Cha! 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 Oh, baby! Obligated by law to do that intro whenever his name is said. Yes, indeed. Because he's had, for a number of years, wanted to take me away from the asylum and introduce me to ITN. But I'm a swinger that way, that I can rock it with the asylum and rock it with ITN or Trauma or any of the big studios. Yes, indeed, I'm kind of frivolous that way. So ITN released it, but I don't know what production company actually made it, because there's a lot of people that seem to speak with an accent. And I wasn't sure if this was a British accent, a Australian accent, a New Zealand accent, but they all talk with an accent that I thought was pretty cool. Definitely not Irish, I think. And this movie had my interest because it has sexy ladies. And we do get a shot of boobs, and that ticks the checkbox of Professor Macabre giving a pass to a movie. You got blood, you got violence, you got boobies. It's a good time in my book. And the story is about, they rebuilt the house where Popeye lived, and the daughter of whoever bought the house recently is going to make it into a hotel, or what's that called? BRB, BBI, BBB, whatever it's called, that they rent it out to people and they can, stay there and pay the money. But she surrounds herself with these idiots, fucking idiots, that she lures them in, that she's going to pay them to help renovate the thing, but the people don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. All they want to do is drink and knock booties and drink and knock booties, and that's all they care about. They don't get high, what have you. So her choice in workers and friends is terrible, terrible, terrible. So since they're living there, Popeye comes back, and it's real that the whole thing on the prologue happened 15 years ago. I was like, well, that's peculiar, especially because it's revealed that the friend that Popeye had in the basement under the iron door is still alive. So 15 years stuck in that room without food or water, that person would be dead. Deader than doorknobs, yes indeed. But apparently, it's a she. Spoiler alert, turns out it's Olive Oil, and she's the sister of Popeye, so incest? Who knows? But together they are seeking revenge, killing off the children of the people that were involved in the fire, and so on and so forth. Yes, indeed. And Popeye has the hots for the only person that was nice to him, and it turns out it was the lady that was trying to turn Popeye's house into a VRB, RRB hotel, whatever you want to call it. So, it's a very convoluted, very confusing plot. The acting, is not something to write home about. It's not bad. It's not good. It is what it is for this type of movie. Popeye looks good. He looks, like Popeye, but he has a burned face and burned, charred skin. And it's not really sure if he's a ghost, or if he's a wrath, or if he's just survived and he's deformed. And Olive Oil, is she a ghost? How did she survive 15 years stuck in that room with no food? I would assume she's also a ghost. But it does have some cool kills. Has 2 lawnmower kills, which was a lot of fun. Has a boxing fight like Friday the 13th, Jason Takes Manhattan. Also a callback to a Dario Argento movie with the wood to the eye. It's good fun. As I've mentioned, has hot chicks in bikinis, has boobies, very nice booby shots. So it gets a pass from Professor Macabre. Is it the greatest movie you're ever gonna see? Hell no. It's an enjoyable movie that will make you appreciate, or not appreciate, that's a strong enough word, but won't it make you hate yourself for watching it? Well, yes, it gets the job done. Yes, indeed. So I do recommend Popeye's Revenge. If you can catch it, buy the physical media, of course. Haven't been able to come across a copy of it, but I did see it streaming. So watch it there. You only pay for the monthly service, but I would like to take a moment to say fuck you to the streaming services that already charge me for a monthly fee and are pumping ads on my movie. What is the point of that? I might as well watch movies on TV or cable. I would still get the same amount of ads. So, fuck you, streaming services. Long live physical media. Yes, indeed. Have you seen Popeye's Revenge? Did you hate it? Did you like it? Will you watch this movie, end up hating it, and blame me for suggesting it to you? Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabre thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.